Let's see if it works now. I think it will be. I think it should work now. Let's just see if I'm going to see if this is working at the moment, and it is. Welcome, travelers. Welcome to the drawing segment of the stream. We're going to try and make it a habit to get back into drawing. I will be honest. I have been a bit bummed by the robots taking over, the AI systems taking over. I think what's been worrying me about that is because every time I log on to my social medias and I see these other people that I know and even studied with growing up at times, it's like I see them talking about the AI system and the robots and stuff like that. And it's just like there's this aura in the air of the art sphere, and it's very it's actually quite negative, and it's kind of bleak, honestly, and sometimes it's hard to not be anxious, right? Especially when so many people are talking about it in that degree. But I guess we'll start it off with a scripture, right? And we will start it off with, I think the last drawing stream I started off too, but you know what? This is a good one. So we're going to start it off with Philippians 4. Let your reasonableness be known to everyone. The Lord is at hand. Do not be anxious about anything, but in everything by prayer and supplication with thanksgiving. Let your requests be made known to God. And the peace of God, which surpasses all understanding, will guard your hearts and your minds in Christ Jesus. Hey, just woke up. Unusual streaming time, right? Yeah, it is actually an unusual streaming time. I've been trying, I'll be honest, I should be doing more drawing streams, but sometimes I just get I don't know, I've been getting burnt out of drawing and stuff. So I'm trying to re-enliven the spark of, I guess, just trying to get something done, right? And I think it's the other thing of just it's kind of weird just failing over and over and over, but I just have to think of it as almost like the BMX riding. But for some reason, the BMX riding, it's sometimes way more fun. Sometimes it's you just have to, I don't know, it's sometimes there's just so much thinking involved in some of these drawings and stuff. Sorry, I'm trying to get my things in order so I could draw this stuff. I don't know if we're going to do a graffiti piece. I don't know. Should we do, kind of been wondering if I should do a graffiti piece or something. Let me get some paper. I think I need to get back into the character work though. So we're going to get some more paper up in here. By the way, we are drawing on paper. I mean, that's the one thing that I've been noticing a lot in the art sphere is actually a lot more people are starting to draw back on paper again, because I guess it is something that robots can't really, they can replicate it on the digital sphere, but I guess in terms of drawing it on actual paper, quite different, right? What graffiti style do I prefer? I actually used to, I like doing the the wild style stuff. Maybe we could actually start it off just as a warm up. I guess we could do that. We could do a warm up. Maybe let's just do a quick piece. Let me put some music on. Let's put some music on, and then we'll maybe it'll get me into the mood, because I do like the graffiti stuff because it is kind of I don't have to think too hard about it. It's kind of just you're just going with the flow, right? But I guess we could start that up. I'm gonna put some music on. Let us put some music on. This is good. I'm gonna put on the same stuff I ride to. So let's see here. I'll do. I generally do the same letters. I have the same set of letters that I've done for many years now. Since the first time no, it's probably the third name I went through. So let's sharpen this pencil. Probably gonna run out of lead. Okay, sorry about this. Let me just sharpen this pencil real quick. Okay. I need a little scrap piece of paper. Alright, let's see here. So I do like doing the kind of like you scribble some stuff and you kind of go with the scribble. It's pretty fun, actually. It's kind of like I'd like to almost like, I mean, people call it wild style, right? But I'll be quite honest, it almost just feels like you're just drawing a puzzle. You know, you're just drawing a puzzle. Like, it's just like you're trying to figure out a puzzle, honestly. So all right, I'm getting this all set up. All right, let's get this going. So there is like, so I was taught this by a good buddy of mine way back in the day, and when I saw him do it, it was very interesting. So let's see here. I'm trying to do this first letter. I'm going to just start off with this. Starting off with this shape right here. I don't know if it's really translating too much, but and then there's some things I know, it's kind of interesting because now it gets into the point of like it becoming like a puzzle. And like I think the puzzle sense of it would be like taking some of these measurements right here, like this right here and this right here, and see how this is kind of like the same. Now see, these are almost like gauges that we can take and use them to kind of, when we do the piece, it can kind of almost like have a sense of evenness throughout it. It probably doesn't make any sense, but that's kind of what I'd like to try and think. Oh no, this lead broke. Look at that. No. I might have to use a different color because this is a little pencil. Fudge. Oh no. Now let's see if I can find another. Oh man, this pencil's like on its last leg. It is on its last little leg. Look at this. No worries. Let's just see if we can get it done. I kind of don't want to rush it, but like. Do 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 do. Do, do, do. That's a strange letter right here. Trying to like get it to connect. See, I don't know how I'm going to do this little part up in here. Oh, we can connect it right here. That's going to be weird. As you can see, it's generally the same shapes and we're just repeating these same shapes over and over and over. I honestly really don't like this though. This is really weird. Doesn't make any sense. Guess we could maybe just push that out. I really don't like this shape right here. See, this one isn't even working. But sometimes you have to just accept the failures, right? Because with this style, it's kind of like you just like start off with these lines and you just kind of have to like go with it.
Diabetes, you're a champion. It's not just about winning gold medals. It's about the little wins and all the ways you show up as a champion for yourself and others. You're a Medtronic.
I want to restart this. I actually think I am going to I mean, I'm going to maybe just try and finish it out. I need to restart it. I'm not digging it. Let's restart it. Let's restart the scribble. I feel like I just messed this one up completely. See, I'm a little like rusty with just the drawing. I haven't drawn in so long that it's like, we just got to accept the failures, okay? We're going to fail a lot. And I just did not like that one at all. We did not like that one at all, so we're restarting. And it's okay to restart, right? Well, hopefully. Okay, let's see here. Similar start off mode. Let's see, hopefully this one will work a little bit better. I don't know why I keep doing this strange like thing with this letter right here, but we're doing it. But as you can see, I'm doing almost the same letter style. It's always different because every little angle you take, it's like different. It almost kind of reminds me of like Flatland or something, right? Like it's like this, we're doing the same general concept. We're just changing it up just little bits, right? Just changing little angles. Okay, so this one I'm digging this one a lot more. For some reason the other one just like, I don't know, sometimes I just do not like them. And I don't know, it's like, I don't know if it's just something with the shape itself or... But I think what's interesting about this style in particular is it's almost very like improvisational. You kind of have to improv everything out. But in so doing, sometimes you mess up, especially if you're using these like colored pencils. You can't really erase them, so you just got to go with it. You just got to go with your mess ups.
I kneel before no one.
Why is everything on copyright? Okay. Okay, so let's see here. How are we gonna connect this? Okay, this one is up in here. Connect it right there. Oh, you connect it right here from this. Maybe you actually even connect that right up in there. totally messed that up right there, huh? How do I connect this? I like totally messed this area up. Okay, so it connects right here. See, it's like figuring out a puzzle. That's basically what this is. We're figuring out, like, you know, like that puzzle where you like kind of like go through it all. That's kind of what like this is kind of it. Kind of, well, that's what it feels like to me anyway. Okay, so we're trying to figure out. Let's just do the next letter, I guess. Trying to keep it in this maybe. You know, I kind of want to have this thing over here a little bit. Try and keep it in here. So we'll try to do the next letter. What are we gonna do right here? I guess we could maybe. It's like figuring out a puzzle.
Georgie, look.
Do 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 I guess we put this thing right here. I guess we should try and put it on this one. We could maybe push it up here too. Push maybe more. Guess we could push these ones down too, since this one's getting pushed down. We could trail this off. I kind of want to put the question mark in here. Potentially, yeah, let's do it. Doodads, doo. There we go. Okay, that's how we can sit in this one too. There we go. See, now that piece worked out a lot better. Just putting doodads on everything now. Doodads, doodads, doodads. Alright, let's 3D it out, and then we'll call it a day. Oh yeah, and then we'll put an outline on it. 3D it out, and then we'll outline it. The outline's always satisfying. Put on the Buck Bumble soundtrack. Yeah, listen to this. Do 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 do. Trying to just go with the flow, but okay, how we do? What 3D do we want? See, so from that we have the outline done, and then from here we can like do an inward 3D. We could do outward. We could literally 3D it out anyway. I think we're just gonna do a simple, just that way 3D. Very simple. I think we're just gonna do just a little 3D because I don't have much of this pencil left. I don't want to draw that much. Okay, so let's think here. There's a little bit right here. Okay, so if that's getting, this is gonna get 3D'd out just a little bit. Three D. Yeah, but I got taught this from my buddy. Shout outs to him, man. When I saw him do it, I was like, what in the world, bro? You're doing it in one line? And he told me, yeah, it's just kind of like just improvisation. Like, just kind of, you just have to improv. You just have to, like, go with your mistakes. That's basically what you got to go with. And it's just interesting. So, like, you're just going off your mistakes and then almost kind of like muscle memory, right? Because this shape right here, I'm basically repeating the same pattern throughout the whole thing, but then just putting a letter inside of it, right? But this, see this pattern? There's a general pattern, right? But the thing is it's just like, you know, but then we connected it, right? So you can go whoop, whoop. It's like kind of like a maze. Go over here, and go over here, can go back over here, can go over here, go over here, connects over here. Well, I guess that didn't really connect very well, but I guess you could consider that a connection. Okay, let's think about this. Okay, so our 3D is going down that way, right? So put one right there, put one right here. This is a very, why did I, oh, it's because this connects out there. I guess we'll just put a little 3D out like that then. 3D. And this pencil is on its last leg. Look at this. Oh my goodness, how am I still using this thing, man? Okay, let's 3D this out a little bit. 3D this out. This needs to get 3D'd out just a tad. Right there. And this gets 3D'd out. And then this is going, let's see here. Sometimes I get confused. Oh yeah, this needs to get 3D'd out. That. See, these are really actually almost like fun and meditative because like I'm not having to think about proportion and all this other stuff, right? Which a lot of other things you gotta think about. But we will get back into that. These are just, I guess I'm just working my way back up into doing normal drawings. I know people don't really like watching these ones, but oh well. We're gonna keep messing up, okay? Skip ads. How do I do this letter? Okay, I see. Right here, cut it. Cut it right there. Cut it right here. Do the little doodad over here. That's what we call these little things, little doodads. Doodad, 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 doodad. Doodad, 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 doodad. Oh, I kind of messed that up, but well. Eep. 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 It's kind of relaxing, actually. In a strange way. Just not having to think, not having to like, this proportion needs to be over here, I need to measure this out. Just like, okay, we're gonna just scribble. We're just gonna scribble some shapes and outline it with a color. Okay, we're about done. Now we'll do our final outline, which is always satisfying. This outline is always fun. I thought that was actually a song. Okay, let me sharpen this pencil real quick. I think this pencil keeps breaking on me. Okay, now this is a very satisfying part. This really solidifies that we're gonna be done. I like these colors. They remind me of the beach. Oh, I almost messed that up. If I wasn't paying attention, I would have went right in there. Oops. I really like these colors, though. The other thing is you could just do these really fast, man. You know, like this honestly didn't take much time at all. And now you can understand why you see these things in places. Not this in particular, but... Bow, 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 bow. Little doodad, 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 soup, soup, soup. And the outline's just always satisfying. It's like, I don't know. Even if you just mess up, I could have even did the other piece that I was doing. I'd probably just 3D it outline and, you know, be a little happy with it. Actually, I need to put a little 3D nudge in here. A little nudger. A little ledge nudge right there. We're just grinding the ledges, man. Let me think about this. What am I doing here? Okay. Okay, this is getting a little confusing right here. Do I outline this part? Oh my goodness. Thanks, man. Thank you, man. I don't honestly. I don't even really think it would be talent. It's just time. You know, anybody can learn this stuff. Like if you gave anybody just enough hours, they'd learn it. Quite, you know, they'd pick it up. Though I guess the hard part is can you not get bored of doing it, right? And just kind of outlasting to see if you can keep going. Oh, I kind of like messed this up. Oh, okay, that's why. I'm so glad I didn't outline that part. Because this kind of like goes like that. This part needs to get a little bit outlined. Trying to think about Philippians. Man, isn't it crazy to not be anxious about anything? Man, it's still so gnarly to think about, man. Alright. But we're trying to do it, right? Even if things seem very confusing. I think I messed that up right there. Do, 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 do. Skirt! That's a funny sound. I'm assuming that's maybe a card drift or something. Skirt! There we go. These are always fun because they're just quick and fun. That's kind of meditative in some way. Shout out to anyone that could read the letters. If you look deeper into it, it is something biblical, I will say that. The meanings of the letter representation, but Yippee! I think we're gonna do this night. Let's see, how long did that take? Hopefully only 30 minutes. 40 minutes? Oh, that's pretty close. We're close. I'm gonna do a stream marker on this one. Okay, let's see. Try to make sure you get this in here. There we go. I guess that will be the stream marker. Bada boop. Bada boop. Good 40-minute piece. Didn't take too long. We did mess up. Let's look at how different it is compared to this one. See, they're basically almost there's similarities, but there's differences in some degree, right? Just how the structure of the letters are. Well, now we can maybe draw like a character or something. I need to get back. I honestly probably shouldn't be doing these, honestly. I'm just doing these because these are kind of like, well, I don't have to think about these ones that much, right? It's kind of just figuring out like a puzzle. But now once we get into like figure drawing, or get into like drawing crosses and stuff, this is when the thinking is involved. See, let's just get some old drawings that we've done. Like this one, look at this guy. Got this guy, a little squirrel character. A little squirrel monkey. Little squirrel monkey. Hoopa, hoopa, hoopa. We got a bunch of them. So let's see, I guess we'll just scribble it up. And if I don't get anything down today, then at least we have this thing. That's why I like doing these things. These things are very fast. We can just kind of go with it. Good warm-ups. I wish I had as much zeal as I normally do in the beginning of the streams, but okay, what are we gonna draw? Should we draw like a bike character? Should we draw like the oopsies? Should we draw like the armor of God, or I don't know what we're gonna go with? Is this thing even still working? It should be working. Still working. Okie dokie. Okay, we need to find a copyright-free music playlist. Oh my goodness, man. Why can't I listen to anything not copyrighted? I need to just find like some new stuff. Let's see. What about the Buck Bumble soundtrack? Buck Bumble. Where's the entire soundtrack? Buck Bumble soundtrack. There we go. Is this on copyright? Hopefully it's not. I don't think it is. Yeah, it's not. Oh, it is on copyright. Darn. Dude. That's so weird how like some things won't be on copyright and then they'll just like put a copyright on it. Man, that's brutal. Honestly, I should just not draw with any music at all, to be honest. I should just get used to just drawing and just the thick of it. So let's see here. I'm trying to think what we should be drawing up in here. What should we draw? I mean, I guess we could do some practice. Let's just do some figure practice. That's probably what we should be getting into, is just getting back into just figure warm-up, figure invention, and figure practice. Maybe we could just do some thumbnails. Yeah, let's just use some thumbnails. We need to just do thumbnails. Because I need to get warmed back up. So we're just going to do some simple figure invention. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 7.5. To mess that up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, Could draw like some sort of little shepherd guy. I feel like I do need music. It's just kind of awkward at being so silent. So let me try and find some music. Oh, that's what we can listen to. Let's see here. That's not a copyright. Well, at least I don't think so. Search. Okay, let's see. Is this on copyright? I don't think it is. It isn't. Yes, we found a playlist that's not on copyright. Oh, di pakatudi gabagabagi. Ding, 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 ding. Honestly, what I used to do, now that I think about it, I used to do a little thumbnail right here, and I just build that up and just draw this right here and just go for it. That's probably what I should start doing, because that really solidifies what I need to do. I might start doing that, because once I start doing a bunch of thumbnails and stuff, I get just like antsy. I get like, I gotta start changing this, I gotta change that. I actually think I might do this character. This character's starting to develop. I'm trying to think of like some sort of shepherd looking character. Alright, let's try and draw this character then, huh? Maybe? Just do their proportions again. Oh wait, I totally messed that up, darn. A little halo, some wings. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Let's see if we can just draw. I'm probably gonna fail at this, but let's just get it going. I need to just finish something, huh? Do 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 do. Do 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 do. So we have the three immovable masses, we have our proportion, sector out a bit. I'll see if we can, I'm wanting this dude to have like a shepherd's staff, or maybe he'll have like a little staff with a cross on it or something. I wanted to have him like holding a book. Just a giant Bible. I don't know what this should be right there. I mean, I guess it could be a shepherd's staff. And I guess it could just be a giant cross. Let's see, how would that be? Where's the... Yeah, we'll have it like a shepherd's staff then. Do 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 do. I'm wondering, like, what should this dude be wearing? Come on, just let's see. I need to figure this out. Okay, let's. I kind of forgot about like the. How does the freaking drapery go? So with drapery, I know like there's points of insertion, right? Especially like depending on what we're wearing, right? Like this is the part of the character we could almost like put anything on, right? We could put armor on this dude, but I mean this dude has a shepherd style, so he's probably gonna be wearing like a robe or something. So that means we know one point of major insertion would probably be like a belt. It would probably be like a... Oh yeah, we can make a little leaf bag. We need to put a leaf bag. Okay, leaf bag. Little dude dangle things. He's gonna have like a shirtless robe thing. It's hot. It's hot in the desert, man. Dude. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Alright, let's try and maybe get a little deeper into facial structure, but stuff like that. Trying to think about like more of like a leaf thing, right? Because there's a lot of instances where they talk about plants. Well, let's just draw it out. Let's just structure this out a bit more. Cheekbone, eye socket, ear, jawbone. Down. Do 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 do. I'm not digging this at all. This ain't it, man. I probably gotta restart this now. How should I draw this? I'm drawing a model. I guess we could just draw a helmet, honestly. I'll draw a helmet. See, but now it's like I've made it like a battle mage or something. Oh, well, I guess that's what we're gonna do then. It's just cheesy. I should have just done. I mean, I guess I could just start it over again. We're just messing around. See, I always end up like doing like some sort of armor of God thing. I never really stopped getting into that. Bro, my characters are so stiff now. I need to go over this again. Let's do another layer. I don't think we're gonna do this one, but I need to see what it looks like horizontally as well. Does that look like horizontally? Let me retry. strut. Dun, 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 dun. We need to make it solid, man. Should be thinking about the anatomy more. 1, 2. Maybe just mess. I gotta just accept the failures. That's what I need to do. Anything more about the anatomy? This character is not working. Yeah. Gosh, I feel so rusty, man. Just battling this character out, just trying to get it to work. No worries. We gotta just keep going. I know we just have to think. We have unlimited layers. We can just keep putting on paper. I know there's a character in here somewhere. We just gotta keep working on it. Okay, let's just think about the anatomy. Okay, so we have the bicep. It's gonna go down. Let's just try and draw through the forms before we add on anything. This is gonna be the book. Let's actually just try and just draw an old school, just shepherd, right? Okay, so let's see. Let's see. This is where it gets really like you just gotta think about it a lot, right? Okay, so 1, 2, end of the breast. 3, 4. I actually think the square should have been. This torso actually should have been pushed larger. This actually should be pushed down like this. Torso should end right there. The end of the rib cage. 2, 3, 4, 5, 5.5 into the kneecap. I totally messed that up. Well, let's square this out. Okay, so we have our base. This is our base, right? We've redrawn the base 3 times. So from this aspect, we can, we could put armor on it, all sorts of stuff. We're going to try and keep it simple. This is the thing, is I end up always putting armor on it. I'm always like, oh, I don't want to do the face. I'm just going to do a helmet. I don't want to do the deltoid. I'm going to just put a shoulder pad on it, right? But sometimes doing these like old school characters where it's just like, them just in a robe or something. Sometimes they're even harder because you have to like think about the anatomy underneath it. And I know it doesn't really sound like it's that crazy, but okay, so let's think about like how does a robe, where are the insertions of the robe? Okay, so let's say we have a pin right here, right? Because most old we're going to do the old-fashioned robe where there is the clothing pin right here. And then everything is going to build off of this one because it's going to be a woolen robe. The woolen robe gets, it's actually like a sheet, right? So if we can imagine this sheet, we have to think about this right now, okay? So there's 2 points, so there's going to be a point right here and a point right here. So this is gonna, it's actually maybe a sheet and it has that hole in it right there, but I think in most cases there's also another thing where it's not the hole right there. And you can actually just use a straight up sheet, right? And you would connect it right here, so the insertion lines of this robe would start from right there. It has like a hood or something. And then it goes under and up and into the belt. And then into the belt, and then from the belt the sheet goes down like this. Okay, so we have our general robe now. It's the one, it's not actually a sheet like this. It's actually just a normal like woolen blanket. And this is the pivot point where it starts, right? It's the clothing pin pivot. So it's connected right here, and then everything gets built from that. And then the next inner fold would be in here where the belt is, which is just going to be rope or something. Rope. And then it's kind of starting to work a little bit, but now see, I could just add in all the other doodad stuff, right? Like a halo, like some wings, but I'm trying to keep it pretty lax. It's kind of like an old school shepherd character, you know? Huh. I mean, I guess now we could just go into it. This is a pretty good base, though. I'm kind of digging this base, but let's actually flip it horizontally. So that's actually our first revision right there. Look at that, we have armor and stuff, which is ridiculous. I didn't want to actually think about stuff, so we're going to flip it horizontally and check to see if it is balanced. So we're going to think about this, getting pushed in perspective like this. I think this is a little wonky right there. Yeah, drawing is I haven't drawn in a while. And it's so crazy now. This is what defeats me, is because AI and stuff just does it like poof, you know, it's like, oh my goodness, right? It's okay though. We're gonna keep going. We are gonna keep going. Let's actually see if we can do the layer on top. Let's see what we can do in normal character. We have to remember that we can redo this as many times as we want. We do not have to, that's the thing, is I have to remember that we can go with our mistakes. It's not like this is the end all be all. We can go with our mistakes. I kind of want to even have the, maybe we could have the hood on him, huh? Maybe that's what we'll do. Yeah. Okay, let's think about this clothing pin. Oops. So this is the first insertion thing where all of the... It's like a clothing pin. It almost looks like a... like a belt looking thing. Okay, we have shoulder. Actually, just trying to think about this. Okay, so let's see here. It's gonna go down. I know these are really cheesy, by the way, but it's kind of like just figuring out another puzzle. I like the graffiti piece, but it's much harder. Okay, so we have this, we have the bicep. The bicep's gonna go down. We're gonna have the tricep. Oh my goodness, I totally messed that up. Trying to think about like some Shepherd Bible quotes. It's like, the Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He leads me in paths of righteousness for his name's sake. Though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for your rod and your staff, they are with me. Rod and the staff. Do 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 do. Let's see if we do this. Let's see. Okay. Let's start off with thumb. Got the palm. We have the staff itself. What is this shepherd? Does the first have that little thing up there? I mean, I guess we could have a budded staff too, right? Let's do that. See, now, okay, now I'm digging this character. Just a little bit of fun, right? I guess it could maybe be Aaron. Aaron's staff that budded, something like that. See, I always feel like I'm on a little bit of a weirder, because sometimes like, man, I don't like how it's almost like it's a struggle in the beginning, right? It's like the struggle of just trying to like iteration after iteration after iteration after all the characters I've drawn, right? Sometimes it's just like sometimes it just seems boring, right, to me, honestly, because I'll start off with this little thumbnail and I don't think that anything's really in it. This is what always happens, right? It's like I'll just like keep working on it, just keep working on it, just keep working on it. It's like we're just purifying like a piece of metal or something, just purifying and removing the dross, removing the dross, removing the dross until something finally sticks. And now it's starting to come to fruition a little bit. Now this, I want him to hold like a Bible right here, but I'm trying to think about how this is really gonna work. This is kind of more of like a, like the Paladins, specifically the Paladins like WoW and stuff, how they have like, they carry those big tomes, the big tomes. I'm actually gonna redo this hand. Let's do a hand of like, where's thumb? I guess we can keep using that thumb. Oh, that doesn't look right. Oh no, is my eraser all messed up? Darn. Fudge. Okay, I need to draw through the form. How does this go? Okay, so we have the thumb that's going to go over the book. First finger, the index finger. Still doesn't look right. Let's do a little leaf bag. Oh yeah, I forgot. Darn. Oh yeah, I forgot the robe goes like that. You know what? I guess we could. See, I know. Now we're building it up. Now it's starting to get built up. Let's do some sandals on this dude. Put some hair on his feet. He's got hobbit feet. Now, see, the thing is right here, it should he actually, to be honest, he should be shirtless because the robe actually doesn't go like, because I've seen, if you watch the YouTube videos on like how to make a robe with a single sheet of wool cloth, it actually goes like this, and then there's, let's see, 1, 2, curl this on here so people know it's a Bible. I don't know, like, I want to kind of like write a Bible verse or something. I guess I could just go, you know, actually what I should have done? I should have went on with another top layer. Oh, well, it's okay. I haven't drawn in a while, so. I kind of want to put some wings on this character. I guess let's put some like patches on his, let's put some patches on his cloak, just to kind of like solidify that it's been worn down and stuff. So the robe actually okay, so I'd like to think this is like a functional robe, right? This is one piece of wool. So let's see if we can make a little Venn diagram. So this is actually a blanket, right? This is one piece of a blanket, right? And then there's one point where that folds in like this, right? So everything's getting folded in like that around him. And then see how there's these points right here? These are getting pushed up and under like this into right here, this belt. And then the rest of it goes down like this. So that's how, I mean, that's how the YouTube video kind of describes like making a wool robe out of a single sheet. Actually, the sheet should be actually bigger. It would be like, you know, actually it would be much bigger, but kind of want to like draw like some sort of little plant growing. How would I do that? Kind of want to draw a halo on him. I guess we could write a Bible verse on it. I think maybe I'm going to put the kingdom of heaven would be compared to a man who sowed good seed in his field. Man, I haven't drawn a character in so long, man. It's been a long, long time. I kind of want to like... And the seed is the word of God, right? So maybe like, how would I... you know what I should have done? I should have taken this and had just a floating book. That would have been way better. I mean, I guess what I could do is we could do like the sword of the spirit and have like him with a sword. Yeah, let's do that. Because this is going to be like Amalgamish then. Because what in Ephesians it said, I totally messed up that perspective line. Wait up. That's why it looks all wonky in there. Okay, so this is the perspective line for this one up here. There we go. That's better. Oh, I messed up that perspective line now. Darn it. Oh, I get to make perfect. No, that totally looks wonky. Darn it. Oh, I keep messing it up. Sorry. Let's see here. Okay, so this perspective line goes over here. Should be really fairly simple, right? But now it goes down like that. There we go. That looks better. I've erased it so many times. I forgot that there's actually a connection point in this sandal. Okay, so let's do like a sword of the spirit, and it'll be like enveloped in leaves that are growing. I'm gonna put it right here. Gosh, that was terrible. Put a cross on here too. That's the other thing. Is sometimes I wonder, like, You know, I sometimes I wonder like if God was actually watching me draw this, which you know he just like I'd like to hope it'd be kind of cool, right? But I messed that up right there. And then like I've drawn this previously. This is like a different type of character. And then the seed is the word of God. So there's going to be like little seedlings. Right, the stream's even working still. Oh, it is still working. Gosh, it's so far out you can't even tell. I'm sorry, I should have been Oh, it's so far out. I wish I could have like a little closer. It's like the thing is the pencil. I mean, I guess I could have it a little bit closer, but it's gonna like hit the pencil, so. Do 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 do. Okay, let's see here. I think, should I do another layer on top of this one? Because I might. But sometimes I like doing like the layer where you get to see the construction layer, but I mean, we might keep it, but yeah, we might keep it. It's kind of cool seeing the construction layer this time. I haven't drawn in I haven't drawn maybe in like a month, I'll be honest. No, I did draw. Wait, I drew like a week ago, never mind. I did that graffiti piece a week ago. But other than that, I haven't really been drawing at all, so it's just been like me not drawing that much at all. Okay, let's draw this hilt. We got this one. I'm gonna put a little cross on here. Actually draw the sword of the spirit. Gosh, I totally messed that up. Oh well, it doesn't need to be perfect. Oh man. Seeds. Planting the seeds. Okay, let's draw a little halo. Where's my clean paper at? Ah, I kind of maybe want to even like try and ink it out. Maybe that's okay. Maybe we won't. Where's my clean paper at? What the heck? I have a bunch of it. Okay, let's try and write some of these verses down. So let's open up the scripture. So we got Matthew 13. Matthew 13. Okay, so we're going to do Matthew 13:24. This one right here. Matthew 13:24. Let me put a marker right there. Darn, this is why I like having those cards. I could put a marker there. Okay, so Matthew 13:24 and Ephesians 6. Ephesians. Oh, the music's gone. You know what? I wonder if the Bob Ross song is on copyright. Is this on copyright? Oh, it is on copyright. Darn. Oh, man. Oh, this one's not on copyright, though. Oh, it is on copy. Darn, man. So many things are on copyright. It's okay. I feel like I should do another layer on top of this. I don't really... Oh, it looks so unfinished. It's okay, though. Yeah, that's true. Oh yeah, that's what we were looking at. Ephesians 6. Ephesians 6. Where is it? Ephesians 6. Oh yeah, and take up the helmet of salvation and the sword of the Spirit, which is the word of God. I guess that could just be a halo, right? That's what I think. I guess we could just write Matthew. Matthew 13:24. Oops. Darn it. Where should I write it? Like right here? think right here would be good. He put another parable before them, saying, let's see here. I keep dropping everything. I'm just gonna quickly just write it in here just to see if it'll fit. He put another
No flip, no cap, no mess. Just grab and squeeze. Try Dawn Easy Squeeze.
song. The Kingdom of Heaven may be compared to a man who sowed good seed in his field. Okay, so that's gonna work. Let's write it in now. I just wanted to see if it'll fit in there. We put another parable before them. Before them. Before them, comma, saying. Saying. The sorry, I write really slow. The kingdom of heaven may be compared be Maybe compared. Sorry if this is really annoying. I'm just trying to really get it right. Compared to a man. Who sewed good seed in his field. There we go. Oh man, that like cramped my hand. Almost cramped my hand. That's Matthew 13:24. Should we write it down here or should we write it up here? I think I'm gonna write it up here. Actually, I think I'm just gonna write it right there. Actually, let's write it up here. Actually, I don't know where to write it. I'll write it down here. This word right there. Matthew 13:24. There we go. It's kind of cheesy, oh well. So we're going to try and represent that these are little seeds, like the staff that budded or something. I guess with the shield of faith, right, I could just put a shield right here. Oh, that's what I could do. That's what I could do. We could put the shield sign right here. Actually, we could put it right here. Actually, let's put it right here. God, gospel. Aye. We're almost done. I mean, we could ink it and stuff, but... There we go. Got the Shield of Faith. We got the Sword of the Spirit, which is the Word of God. We have the word right here. And the Helmet of Salvation. I mean, I guess that doesn't really... It's ethereal armor, okay. Remember the ethereal armor card we have. Okay, I think we're about done. I guess we should sign it. Sign down here. There we go. Man, I haven't drawn a character in so long. Feels good though. It was a battle, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, you know what? I've totally messed up this leg. We need to draw that leg out. It's like you could see his leg through that. Okie dokie. Could put another Vileverse right here, but... Okay. I think we're about done. I think this is it. We're done with the stream. Oh my goodness, man. Dude, these drawings are like... They're like literally, it's like having a sesh. Like, this stuff like brain fries me. Like, it just like... I don't know about anybody else, but like just drawing sometimes. For some reason, like the graffiti stuff really doesn't like brain fry me really much, but like doing this stuff, it's just like always like, you know, we got this one, got that. I don't know like how I should have the thumbnail. I kind of want to have like both of them in here. I guess what I could do is like that. Huh, that might work, right? Can we have it somewhere like that? There we go. We got the thumbnail like that. This is going to be the thumbnail. Oh. We had a sesh in the word, and we tried to have a sesh in the word with the drawing. If any of you guys want this for free, I'll send it to you. Anybody out there, you want it for free, I'll send any of these to you, I guess. Oh my goodness, man. Let's get some close-ups in here so you guys can see the... Let's go into some of the stuff that we drew in here. So I'd like to think that this right here is like the staff. There's something about a staff budding. I think it was Aaron's staff. So that's kind of why I drew like these little. And this is supposed to be like a shepherd's thing, right? A shepherd's cane. Got a little leaf bag. We did the diagram of the robe. It's supposed to be a Bible. Got a halo on them. Got little sandals. We got some hobbit feet up in here, man. Hobbit feet. Hobbit feet. Now, I know this looks weird. This is probably weird. I think people might be wondering, well, why is there a sword? Well, Ephesians 6, it says the sword of the Spirit is the Word of God. Or maybe I should write spirit in there. Oh, that's okay. If you know the word, I think it'll pop out, right? Okay, well, I think I'm done with the stream. I'll make a stream marker. And we're done with it. Add stream marker. Holy moly, that was 2 hours, bro. Oh my goodness, it's so late, dude. See, this is what ends up happening, man. I don't have enough time to... do these drawing streams, bro. These drawing streams take like a bit of time. And see, here's the other weird thing, right? Now here's the thing about AI, right? This is taking me 2 hours to do all this stuff, right? With the AI, it would take 10 seconds. Isn't that crazy? Oh my goodness. Oh well. I guess if there's one thing the AI didn't do is it's not on physical actual paper that, so I don't know. But it is a little disheartening about that, right? Anyway, hope you guys have a good one. I guess we'll leave it with a Bible verse. Let's see here. Here's a good one. Commit your work to the Lord, and your plans will be established. Hopefully the Lord likes this one. I mean, I don't know. I'd like to hope. I tried to make it kind of cool, I guess, but I could do it better. I could do it more justice, because we could ink it out, and then that would be very frustrating because I'm not good at inking, but we could ink it out and stuff like that too. So anyway, see you guys. Have a good one. These things take way too long. Farewell.